Good evening, Rowan. It's the 10th of November 2015 and it's just after midnight, and I'm making you another lovely video this evening for you to watch up there in Scotland now that you've finally figured out how to get there. So, I know you're going to be in Edinburgh tomorrow evening, which is on the rail line from Leeds, so that's lucky, isn't it? And it's such a beautiful journey, and what a lovely city. And I just happen to know exactly where the church that you're speaking in is, so you never know. You never know, do you? And they're not so troubled by bloodshed in Scotland, are they? They're not like these mithering southerners who'd complain if I turned up to arrest you. They'd probably enjoy the spectacle. So, just bear that in mind, that you're not going to be among namby-pamby southerners tomorrow evening. Bear that in mind and be alert. Anyway, I thought we could talk about psychopaths this evening. Well, what I mean is, you. Rather than psychopaths in general. And to illustrate your psychopathic nature, I thought we could read some of your very own words from one of your books, which is entitled Open to Judgement, and it was published by DLT in 1994, and the quotation I'm going to make is from page 13. So this is what you say. You're talking about pastoral ministry, by the way. If we know something of the secret of another person's heart, we are often aware of the enormous power in our hands, weapons to hurt, even destroy. Something very vulnerable and fragile has been put into our grasp, because most people's hearts are very fragile, and there is sometimes the fearsomely strong urge to use it, to turn against someone, to lay them under obligation to us, to exert a kind of blackmail. Weakness invites crushing. That's one of the terrible things about it. And then you go on to say, I suspect I am not the only one who has to suppress the urge to break eggs or to drop cut glass vases just because they are fragile. So there you are, Rowan Williams, Open to Judgement, Sermons and Addresses. You said that in a sermon. DLT, 1994, page 13. So, aren't you just a nasty, wicked, evil little man? You might not be the only one who has to suppress the urge to crush fragile things, but you're far from the majority. There was a term for people like you called moral insanity, and that's what you have. You're an absolutely disgusting little man. You've got no conscience at all. You don't care about anything. You just like to bully and destroy, because you can't bear anyone having anything. You can't even, it's not even that you can't bear anyone having anything that you don't have. You don't want anyone else to have anything at all. That's why there's all this outpouring of spite on anyone who makes you feel inadequate, which quite frankly must be the majority of people on the planet. So don't be complaining to me and saying that you can't judge anybody when you write this kind of evil filth, satanic filth, in your book, which you've preached in a sermon. And then you've entitled the book Open to Judgement. Well, if you're open to judgment, then I'm judging you. You're a scumbag. And don't think you're going to get anything from me. And I would just like to say that I hope you're still making the most of poking my fanny and tits, because that just shows what a sadistic, spiteful, disgusting pervert you are. so thank you for proving it. And before long, you're going to be all over the papers, aren't you? Because everybody loves a naughty vicar story. And you're a bigger fish than that. Or so you think, anyway. So you enjoy poking my fanny and tits, but don't think it's going to get you anywhere, because it isn't, you filthy, dirty bastard. You'll be rotting in hell if you don't mend your ways. I'm not laughing because you're going to be in hell. I'm laughing because you're so deluded that you think that you're not. You think, because you don't actually believe in these things, that means you're not going to go there. Well, let me tell you, if anyone's going to end up in hell, it's you. So don't bother with your pathetic, shifty footwork. You're not squirming out of it. You're a disgusting, dirty bastard, and you're a psychopath. And I'll be turning up to arrest you, so be alert.